here today at the Slide Mountain Wilderness, the Denning Trailhead parking area. It is 24 degrees outside temperature right now. This is Table Mountain, which is one of the Catskills 3,500 peaks. All right, Trail 2, Table Mountain Lean-To, Table Mountain Peekamoose Mountain Slide Mountain Woodland Valley Campground. Stop. 3.9 miles. Let's get moving. The forest is pretty here. It almost looks like they shoveled this trail a little bit. Like, it looks like it's got like a flat strip. And you wouldn't have to really shovel it, I guess. You would just drag someone in a sled, maybe. All right, we're 1 mile down, 3 to go to get to the top. Getting hot. Definitely time for a hat change. All right. Trail junction, let's see. So I guess we're gonna follow the blue trail, Table Mountain, that's right. And we got another 2.7 miles to go. What's this other one? Oh, that would be the Slide Mountain, that's cool. All right. So now we're on to the blue trail. This is a cool bridge. Snow-covered bridge. Oh, so nice. I want to come back here in the summer and look for fossils in the stream beds. What's another bridge? Looks like we have a primitive campground nearby. That's cool. Where are we at? 1.8 miles. Good to know for the future. Maybe come back here one day. And another primitive site up here. This is a really nice area. I bet it's beautiful in the summer. I want to camp out here. Snow is starting to come down. It's pretty fine. It is very steep here. Whew. It would be insane with a sled. You just go smacking into trees though. Damn. So far, so good. What are we at? 2.5 miles, which means I got about 1.5 miles to go to get to the summit. And we are starting to get a little bit high. Look at this ice. It almost looks like slime. It's perfectly clear. The wind is whipping. Oh, this is a steep downward section. Whoa, I'm sliding. Table Mountain is called Table Mountain for the obvious reason that it's flat on top. The interesting fact behind why that is actually explains how these Catskill Mountains were formed. They are part of what is called a desiccated plateau. What that means, really, is that like hundreds of millions of years ago, this whole land was flat. This was a plateau that was carved out by glaciers and by rivers and streams over hundreds of millions of years. So when we get to the top of Table Mountain, we're actually standing on what was once upon a time the bottom. I'm gonna lift up my neck fleece over the side of my face. Cold snow kind of hurts. Oh shit. It's like an icy mist smacking your face. Shield my face. It's so windy up here. The wind was whipping the snow into my face for so long that the side of my face started to hurt. My shirt was covered in a layer of ice. It's like a whole sheet of ice on my shirt. Don't want to get too cold up here, so I put on this jacket, which is really nice. And I'm pretty comfortable now. I feel pretty good. But it is windy. The winds are whipping. We're at 3.5 miles, and it's supposed to be 3.9, so I guess almost there. And thank the Lord, but you can kind of tell, I'm sure you can tell, that the wind stopped and snow lightened up. And even the sky seems like it lightened up a little bit. Oh, there's a spring over there. I bet it's frozen. It's definitely probably frozen. Should we trek through the virgin snow and check out the spring? Yeah, why not, right? Yeah, the spring is not much of a spring. Does that make you think of spring? Yeah, right. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. That's a twisted tree, huh? Giant wizard could make a nice wand out of that. Starting to feel like the top. The trees are shorter up here. It's usually the case at the top. Looks like we have an elevation sign. 3,500 foot elevation. Open fires are not permitted above this elevation throughout the year. Camping is not permitted above this elevation from March 21 to December 21st each year. I wonder if that coincides with what's officially the winter season, because some of these, if you want to be in the 3,500 club for the Catskills, there are a few peaks that you're required to do twice. Once in the summer and then once in the winter. So I wonder if it's between those dates. This looks like it just keeps going up. This looks like it might be the final push, or it's got to be close to it. Dark forest up there. All right, let's do it. Final push. Oh man, the snow is deep here too. I'm gonna grab onto this fucking root. it's like silver forest. This is so cool. I hope there's a summit sign up here. Should be, right? I read the trail guide that I had saved on my phone, and it basically just says that when you get past that really steep part, you're at the summit. So I guess there's no summit sign up here, which is fine. Ah, look at that. Looks like a little ledge to sit on. Look into the distance, but it's so snowy out there, you can't see anything. Wow, that's like a little... It's scary with all this snow. Like, you don't know what you're stepping on. Don't want to fall. Alright. So I'm on top of this rock here, looking out into the white void. Because you cannot see. I guess we're in a cloud. So much for a view today, I guess. Oh well. Well, that was pretty good. And a little bit anticlimactic without a summit sign. That would have been nice. But it was an adventure.